goal setting makes things better. Yes. Welcome to JheMGlows, your source of Christian motivation for life and businesses. Hi everyone, my name is Jhenelle and welcome to JheMGlows. Today I wanted to share with you a presentation on goal setting because I know that there are still some persons who are fearful about setting goals. There are those that are working things out mentally in terms of setting goals, and then there are those persons who don't know exactly what goal setting is. So if you fall into any of these categories, don't worry yourself. We are here. I am here to guide you along because it's high time we get it together. Yes. And I believe that I'm a student of life. I don't know it all, but once I am privy to particular information, then I'm gonna just share it with the world. So here I am sharing it with the world. Yes. Guys, let me just put it out there that goal setting makes things better. Yes. Okay, let us get into this presentation, shall we? Yes. Alright guys, goal setting is all about action. So let us get into it. I remember when I was preparing this presentation, I found a quote from a colleague of mine. Her name is Candice Gordon, and it says, "Success does not come by chance. It comes by being intentional." And when I think of us wanting to set faith and spiritual goals, us wanting to set business, financial, life goals about being healthy, whether it be for school or work, whatever the goal or the vision we may have for ourselves, we want it to be successful, right? Right. And in order for it to be successful, we have to be intentional. And when I think about intentional, I think about being deliberate. I think about being calculated. And it all goes back to taking action. So that's where I wanted to start off with us today. It's all about being intentional. And because I'm intentional, yes, we are going to be defining what a goal is. We cannot be speaking about something without knowing what it even means, right? Right. Then we'll move on into the importance of goal setting that I have seen and experienced firsthand. Yes. And setting goals. And then, so we have to throw in a little practical exercise, and then I'm going to turn it over to you so that you can put it in the comments below. Go about it, write it, listen, write. And if you are meeting on any difficulties at all, you are always free to find me on social media, via my website, or send me an email. All of those information will be at the end of the slide and in the description box below. Yes guys, so this is what we are gonna do today. Goal setting. You ready? Ready? Let's go. So what is a goal? Alright, so because Google is my friend, I found some dictionary definitions online. And the first one from Oxford says that a goal is the object of a person's ambition or effort, a desired result. Cambridge says it's an aim or purpose. Merriam-Webster says the end towards which effort is directed, or a purpose, as Cambridge said, right? Then outside of all of that, I thought of some definitions for myself. Yes. And the first one is from the philosophical gem in me, and that says it is a broad yet detailed and actionable outcome to be achieved. Then, just to make it simpler, I thought a goal was an assistant to your vision. And immediately when I thought about an assistant, I thought about a retail attendant. So have you ever been to a retail store? Though, and you'll see persons overseas, you might see those persons in those overall bibs that says, how may I help you? Or if you're from Jamaica or in the Caribbean or somewhere else, you may have heard someone come up to you in a store and says, hi, are you getting through? How may I help you today? Right? So that's what came to mind when I thought of a goal assisting your vision. Right? I hope we're getting somewhere. Yes, because I believe that a goal is something that you want to accomplish, you want to master, something you want to do better at, or something you want to avoid, right? Right. So those are essentially some of the mindset behind why you would want to set a goal. Yes? Now, I believe that goal setting is very important because of two main points. One, it provides clarity. Yes? According to mindtools.com, without goals, there is no focus, no direction. And guys, I want to pause right here just to confess. If anybody knows me or is like me, you are known to overthink. You are known to get flustered. And you are known to procrastinate. Yeah. So if anybody can relate to me, you would know that goal setting is something that you may need in your life because it provides clarity. It gives you a sense of direction and focus for where you are going in relation to a particular vision that you have for yourself. In addition to clarity, it provides a framework. I believe that on the ladder of planning or the ladder of success, goal is at the first rung of that ladder. And as you develop your goal, you will continue on. So I know that persons might be aware of goals and then objectives, and then you'll have your strategy and your plan and all of those things. Yes. So I believe that goal is the first rung. Outside of that, or from that, everything else is done and you'll reach to your desired result. I hope we're following thus far. I wanted to say again that setting goals make things doable. Yes. So instead of being flustered and procrastinating, you'll see what needs to be done and actually get it done. You can screenshot this if you wish. Okie dokie. Alright, moving along. Now, how to set goals, and this is goals 101. First, you have to be thoughtful. Second, you have to be smart. I don't know how many of you would have seen my video when I was creating my vision board. If not, you can check the link above and see my vision board is actually behind me. For those who yeah, it's a real deal. I said I was gonna mount my vision board and ta-da! It is there live and in living color. I see it every day. So from that video, I started out by saying you have to be thoughtful. It has to be a thoughtful action. It has to be a smart action. And it's the same with setting your goals. In being thoughtful, you have to first look at your vision. Yes, the desired outcome that you want achieved. Then you'd go into assessing your current situation in terms of that vision. Yes, you have to be personal and true to yourself, because if you don't do that, you're gonna find out that you're not gonna get it done. Yes, you have to be true to yourself and understand your dynamic. Not anybody else's dynamic, but yours. And I know we listed some visions for ourselves before. We want to do better. If it is that we want to do better spiritually, spend more time with the Lord, that kind of a thing. You want to just do life better. Yes, so first you have to look at your vision and then assess your situation in relation to your vision. And outside of that, you have to ask yourself a few questions. I hope we're following thus far. And some of the questions that you'd have to ask yourself is, do I really want to set this goal? Am I motivated to get this done? Because there has to be that stick-to-itiveness. You have to say, all right, I'm going to challenge myself this year and I'm going to get it done. Yes? Yes. The other question you have to ask yourself, and this is a really good question, it is, what are the resources I need to get this done? So I know if you have watched the Vision Boarding 101 video, these are the same questions because it is the same about being thoughtful. You have to ask yourself, especially about resources, if it is that you are going to be in need of persons with a professional advice. Yes. Say financial, you might need a financial advisor. Say it is regarding healthy skin or hair, you might need a dermatologist. You might need a trichologist or that hair specialist. You get what I'm saying? So you have to really be thoughtful and to think about the resources you will need. Is it that you're going to need some money? So if it is that you want to save this year, you have to truly look at your money and budget accordingly. I hope you're getting what I'm saying, right? So you have to be thoughtful. What I realized is that, and I found this quote from Positive Psychology that I wanted to share. I thought it was very profound. It says, you cannot manage what you don't measure, and you cannot improve upon something you cannot properly manage. Yes, I'm going to leave that for a second. If you want to screenshot that as well, you are free to do so. But I thought this was so deep, especially when we are thinking about setting goals. Because we can't just be setting goals willy-nilly, just hear them, scare them like that. We have to ensure that it is something that I'm preempting myself, that it is something that you can properly manage and measure. And that is leading me into the next point of setting goals, which is to be smart. And in being smart, you have to be specific. The goals have to be measurable. It has to be attainable. It has to be relevant or realistic. And it has to be time bound. If your goal covers all of these areas, then best believe it, you're on your way to being smart. Yes. All right. So quickly, I wanted to jump into a practical exercise. Yes, I was a part of a webinar and I shared this particular exercise with them, and I thought it fit just to share it here. Hopefully we can grasp fully what I was saying about being thoughtful and being smart through this exercise. Are we ready for it? Are we ready? All right, let's go. So, guys, ladies and gentlemen, meet Pam. Yeah. So Pam's vision is for healthy skin. Like the rest of us, most of us, all of us around the world, we want healthy skin. Yeah, we want healthy skin. So Pam decided to be thoughtful and be true to herself. And this is some of the things that she thought of. So Pam sees her vision and she is assessing it with her current situation. So Pam realizes that she has a skin ailment, and she has concluded that it is eczema, and that her eczema leaves hyperpigmentation. And what that means is that it leaves a lot of dark spots, right? Outside of that, she realizes, and this is, I thought it took guts for Pam to realize her ways. And she came up with this confession that she hardly follows a skin regime because she can't bother. Like, point blank, Pam just doesn't want to do anything, which lies in her problem and her situation, right? Remember, in being thoughtful, one of the questions that was asked is, do I really want to set this goal, and am I motivated to set this goal? And right here, so Pam was really truthful to herself, and she said, yo, she can't bother. But she knows that her skin causes her to feel low about herself. So she is motivated to do something about it. And she wants to see some level of improvements by her birthday, which is July 31st. Right? Alright. So that is Pam and Pam's thoughtful process. Let's see how we can be smart about helping Pam. Right? In being specific, so we are just remembering all of what Pam shared, right? And we're gonna give her some smart responses for her to create a very smart goal. In being specific, we know that she has eczema and she has hyperpigmentation, right? And she wants it reduced. Yes? So that is a specific thing. How to measure that? Pam really wants to see some areas in improving. Yes? She wants to see improvements. Whether the rash is going away slowly, the spots fading slowly. Right. We say, alright, maybe 50%. So it is dark brown now. But if it can be light brown, that is fine. Right? Right. So that is Pam and where she is now. That is something measurable. Is it attainable? I think it can be done. Pam said that she can't bother, but she's motivated to get it done. So let us see if she can consistently do something. So now Pam is at 0 by doing nothing in terms of a skin regime. So let us challenge Pam to be consistent and to do something at least 3 times per week. Yeah, I have 3 to 5 here, but since Pam is starting at 0, let us see if she can go up to being consistent up to 3 times per week, with the hopes that she will actually reach 5 times over time, right? Right. So we believe that it is something that can be attainable, right? Relevance. Is there any relevance or realism to this? Of course. I think this is so relevant because Pam realizes what it is doing to her. And remember I was saying about, being motivated to do something, right? I believe that because Pam wants to see a level of change and a boost in her self-confidence, I think she can get it done, right? Right. And she was saying, birthdays are a big deal. Why not set it for her birthday, which is July 31st, right? Right. So here we have come up with a SMART goal, SMART considerations for Pam, right? So let us look at Pam and say, Pam, don't worry yourself. Don't worry yourself, Pam. And if you're a Pam out there, don't worry yourself. Regardless of your goal, you can get it done. You just need to be a little thoughtful and smart. So let us see the goal that we have come up with based on this SMART consideration. So Pam, don't worry, we have come up with a very thoughtful and smart goal for you, and that is to reduce eczema, skin rashes and hyperpigmentation by 50% with a weekly regime 3 to 5 times by July 31st. So I hope, Pam, you will be able to set this goal, to do this goal, and to be consistent with it. Yes, I want you to start thinking about your goals. I know that you would have had your vision, yes, for varying things in life, in your life. I want you to start setting them now. And remember to be thoughtful and to be smart. If it is that you want to give it a go, you can always comment below with your example of a goal that you want to set, and I will give you some feedback. If you're shy and you don't want the world to know about your goals, then it is fine. You can always send me an email. If you have any question, yes, you can always email me at JheMGlows@gmail.com. Can check out my website as well as you can always find me on social media. Leave me a direct message. Just find a way to get to me and I will be sure to reach out to you. Have fun setting those goals, guys. I hope you were truly informed. I hope you had fun listening, and of course, every blessings to you on this journey of setting goals. Guys, let us be intentional. Yes, I was calculated when I was going through the Pam example. Be that way and ensure that your action will be successful this year. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Blessings. Action.